people of the World Wide Web. So it's Cypher Sigma Toys here again for another collecting video. So yes, so if you didn't see the first video, please go back and watch that. I would very much appreciate this. But yes, this is a series where I've been collecting for over 30 years of, as you can see, toys for the past 10, movies for the past 24, and comics that are just sitting in front of me for the past 30 odd years. And this is basically a series where I share my knowledge and kind of wisdom with everyone, or try to, and just impart stuff that if you're new to collecting, it'd be good to watch these videos and learn something, you know, but basically make you better prepared. As you come along collecting, there will be failures, there will be stuff you come across, and again, that is another episode that I'll cover. So essentially this one, like the first episode, so I had two kind of things to consider for the first episode, so this is two things. So basically they kind of link together. It is research and experience. So whenever you're collecting something, can I use tour camera around? So on my channel I have this series, and this is mostly the complete Mighty Duck. So we have wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and then 5 at the end. Now obviously with any toy collector, fortunately obviously this guy was sealed. So if you buy sealed and open them, which not a lot of people do, and sealed are quite expensive to come across. But if you do like me, obviously it has all the little attachments, and this is what you find with these figures, or most action figures. You know, Visionaries are a bit of a, you know, they have loads of little attachments and holograms, and this is why it's saying it's research. It's whenever you go to find a toy line, or whether there's something you want to collect, best thing to do, watch videos online, look up videos, look at stuff on eBay, and essentially, you know, as you're finding these figures, try and get a gauge of what actually they all come with. So like Mallory, she was sealed, but as you can see I have some loose accessories here. Obviously Siege, you can find him quite cheap, but having this boulder, so this is the thing that's the most expensive thing. Again, I have purchased a lot of these sealed. Obviously some of these you get in a bundle, which saves you money, but you can see there obviously is some damage, or some sun damage. So if any toy, especially white, is left in direct sunlight with the bubbles and stuff, it does affect them. So this is why I'm telling you to kind of research, I said, and this comes with kind of the knowledge side of things. Knowledge you will build up over time, but anything you can do online first of all is a massive help. And I say it, and I'll use the example here. So we have this Wild Wing that I've kind of compiled. Now I do have the other skate which he's missing, so let's bring him up. So he has two skates, so I've managed to purchase another one. It cost me £5 plus with the figure, but what I have essentially missed is that he has a little over the head gauntlet part. Sorry, I have a little overhead. Let's see, so like as you can see, she has kind of the same, and so he has a little over the head part. Now because I've missed this, and because I didn't understand that it had it, you lose out. If you want to complete figures, which obviously as you can see I try to complete figures mainly loose, this is what you need to kind of look into and understand. And I say, and what essentially you will do by looking on eBay and looking stuff, and I'll go into the more eBay side of things and vintage and everything, is just once you can understand and have an idea, and you've maybe been to a few shows, or if you have toy shops, depending on where you are, you'll come across the figures, you'll know all of them complete. So obviously this guy's just missing one weapon, but all of these are complete, even though they were loose. This guy's missing a sword. Lancelot's, he's missing his helmet. So I've got a lot of figures that a lot of missing stuff, and it costs a lot of money to price it together. But going in, if you know what stuff is, or if you have an idea, then obviously if you come across and someone says, oh, you know, say you have two figures of this wave, and you bought them for say £10 on eBay, you got them in a bundle, and you've looked at other bundles and you know how much some of these are, it gives you a good idea of when you're looking for them. If you come across and someone says, well, I want 50 for this, and you're thinking, well, there's 5 on eBay for £30, that's not a good deal. And this is the experience side of things of collecting. You know, to go back to the first episode, you can kind of splurge. You know, I mean, there's probably quite a few £100 I've probably spent on this whole wave alone. Obviously, Lee's 2 were sealed, and like 25 Lee's. I got, you don't come across these 4 little figures, £10. Bargain, someone just wanted to get rid of them. So you can be fortunate like that. You can pick up really cheap stuff like from AliExpress. So I have this Jim, even though he had a damaged head. And then obviously some of the older figures can be more expensive. So this is, as I say, experience and research are a key. You know, there are so many YouTubers out there who like to collect toys and stuff like this, and just going around and finding out what figures are out there, what you may want to collect into, you know, try and not necessarily restrict yourself, but just have a rough idea of prices and stuff. Helps you so much going forward to not overspend, and that's what it is about. Everything has gone up in price, and the more research and knowledge you have on each of the items you are after, means you won't overspend. You might be lucky to get some bargains or some bundles, and essentially it means more money to buy more toys for the collection to fit in. And obviously then one day, after like 10 years or so, you may have a collection like me. You may even get it in lesser years, and you may be fortunate to have a room like mine. But this is what I'm saying, you know, don't dive in, take your time. And with research, there aren't always guides out there. So as I say, this is a line. There are stuff out about Mighty Ducks. It's not complete. There are 4 vehicles. I only have 1. I have 2 copies of it. But when this line is done, I will have a video guide for this. So if anybody wanted to pick up Mighty Ducks, hopefully in the next year or so, I will have a complete set, and you can watch my videos and know exactly what you're looking for, and then you can use that going forwards. And this is the thing to be. So that has been my little video, or second video of collecting. So if you're new to collecting, hopefully you find the first video useful. Hopefully second video is useful. As I say, this set of videos is just to help people. I mean, you can apply it to more or less anything you collect, whether it be movies or stuff like this, because there are sets and something. But you know, the research and the knowledge you will gain over time, but it's just something, if you think about it and are a little bit more active on it earlier on, it will help you in the long run. I've been Cypher Sigma Toys. Hope you enjoyed this video and this series. Say like and comment on the video is always appreciated. Shows obviously the YouTube algorithm that obviously you like these sort of videos, and obviously helps me out very much. Or you know, or any comments or something, some stuff to consider in future videos. I've been Cypher Sigma Toys, and I shall see you in the next one.